AI is changing faster than anyone expected. And here's the wild part. 86% of AI local search answers come from business listings and old school citation sites, even places nobody visits anymore. If that stat surprised you, stick with me, because in the next few minutes, we'll be covering the best lessons and moments from the Lessons for Tomorrow podcast in 2025. From AI to the technologies driving real business impact, we cover it all. I'm your producer, Brian Winger, and let's jump into our compilation.
We had customers a year or two ago come up to us and they keep asking, like, they don't know why they want AI, they just want it. Like, literally, we had customers like, everyone's talking about AI, give us AI. And we're like, whoa, what do you want to accomplish with AI? And I think now what we're going to notice is people are savvier. They like kind of know what problem they're trying to solve with AI. And I think by the end of this year, you're going to see more targeted solutions that are facilitated with AI, as opposed to like, hey, AI, put it in your product. I don't know what that means to you, but do it anyway. And I think you're going to start seeing them, and people are going to label that as like the trough of disappointment, but in actuality, or disillusionment, but in actuality, it's not. It's understanding the best place to use the tool.
Within our company at LifeRate, we do use AI quite a bit, but it's on the ticketing side. When customer opens a ticket, we have this wealth of information over 12, 15 years of issues that customers run into. How can we use that to solve customers' problem quicker, right? So it sends the information to the LLM, spits out, here are the 3 top answers I would recommend you look into. And then the support engineers basically take it from there.
And I love that BNPL, buy now, pay later, to me is just a fancy new name for rent to own.
Yeah.
All right. The rent to own place has been around forever, right? And we haven't gotten rid of those yet, right? You want a new couch, you can't buy it outright. Let's 4 easy installments. Let's go. We got a new couch or a new TV.
I was joking with you this morning. There was a guy on Instagram who posted he finally paid off his Costco hot dog at 37.5 cents over 4 payments.
Yes.
Before we jump back in, this next set of clips goes even deeper. Coming up, we'll cover quick wins from associations creating better learning experiences, why accessibility matters more than ever, and more. Let's keep going.
Another thing that makes a huge difference to all this is tracking your revenue as well. And HubSpot makes it super easy, right? So the integration between Learn Upon and HubSpot allows you to track learner data back to what we call deals in HubSpot. And so you have full visibility as to, which of your contacts, which again, you're tracking them on the website, you're tracking their progress on the courses, and you also see just some monetary value. What have they done? What have they purchased? What have they transacted? Assuming it's appropriate for your association. So these are like very simple things that don't take a whole lot to set up that people can mess around with.
And I think there's some kind of repair building that's not just executives putting more pressure on the digital team to do more with less and make up for lost time, and some pressure on the digital team to say like, hey, look, like, here we are. So like, how are we going to get to where we want to be?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in the age of Mythbusters on Discovery Channel. Like, failure is an option. It's just what you do with it. And I think that's a huge thing. So that's a perfect clip for our little short. Is I think everyone needs to understand that if it doesn't meet your expectations, it's not abandon it, it's ask why.
If you care about the end user experience and what you're creating and how people consume content and how people interact with what it is you're building and spending time on, you will care about accessibility. You should care about accessibility. You should wrap that into your process and make it part of your everyday life from here on out. Because one interesting part about all these deadlines too, that I think we forget about, is the deadline is for what we've made in the past. The deadline is also for what we make in the future, right? So everything past those deadlines needs to have this included in it. It's not optional any longer.
And so kind of going back to what I was talking about before, with websites and a lot of these citations or listing sources being cited from a local context when somebody's searching in AI, we saw that 86% effectively of searches can be controlled from are cited by listings and these local citation sources. So it's a really powerful opportunity for brands to be able to be visible on those sources so that they're visible on AI now before memory starts to take such a foothold, and it's even harder for brands to be able to be visible to those consumers today and be able to drive leads through the funnel.
Thank you to all of our 2025 guests. Every insight, lesson, and conversation helped make this show what it is. And we're grateful for every moment and conversation. Be on the lookout for future episodes coming in 2026. And if you found this content helpful, make sure you leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to our podcast. We'll continue to bring you conversations from industry experts sharing insights from the past to apply in the present to achieve success in the future. Thanks again, and we'll catch you in the next lesson.